tonight on a special segment of Where Are They Now? Let's take a trip down memory lane and back to the 80s with some great Heidelberg United Football Club action.
Alexander Banner was another test for Salamides, but the home team was to find breaking through for a goal not as easy.
Kenasoulis gets around Craney, nice play. Kenasoulis past Postacoglu. Switches it nicely for McKenna. He can shoot. Laurie McKenna, just wide. Well, McKenna found space there with a beautiful run away on the blind side.
Playing with the wind in the first half, Alexander peppered the Hellas goal.
Knotted down nicely by McKenna, but Hellas repelling that attack. Russell goes the wrong way. McDowell under pressure. Solakis tries the volley. And had to take the chance quickly. Mistake by Bobby Russell. And Peter Solakis was in so quickly, but the final shot didn't have the direction.
After 33 minutes, Alan Hunter was convinced his header had crossed the line in the first of two incidents that angered the Alexander camp.
The Chasey goes deep. Lawman's beaten. Salamides gets it back. Hunter off the bar. Still not clear. Well, Hellas, what a lucky escape. How did Alan Hunter miss that header?
I think from where I was standing, it looked as if it was over the line, definitely. But, you know, if I stand here and talk about it all week, I don't think he's going to change his mind. But it's like...
Hellas struggled into the breeze, and it wasn't until minutes before the interval that the Alexander goal was exposed.
Kenasoulis blocked. Falls nicely, though, for Stevenson. He can break as Egan forward. Looks for Egan in space. Good pass. Can Egan control it? He can. Charlie Egan tries the shot. And that must have missed only by inches. Egan had all the beaten.
In the second half, it was Alexander's turn to fight a headwind, yet the Burgers continued to make the running.
Corner comes in deep. Lawman's in trouble. Knocked back. Off the bar, and finally Lawmans can punch it away for a corner.
Yet it was Alexander that had the golden opportunities to score.
Craney helps it away only as far as Fraser. He puts it straight back. Lovely pass, finds the Chasey. Players arriving, knocks it in. Header, and a great save by Peter Lawmans. Pushing that one over the bar, when it looked as though Laurie McKenna was going to put Alexander into the lead. Great save by Lawmans.
18 minutes from the end, Hellas stole the advantage with a brilliant goal.
Albert drives it back. McKenna. Miranda finds Wade. Craney to Stevenson. Stevenson tries one. That's a goal, but the offside flag. But referee Richard Lawrence has overruled his linesman, and Stuart Stevenson has put Hellas into the lead.
Within 6 minutes of the Hellas goal, Alexander was back on level terms with a thundering goal by Laurie McKenna.
McKenna. Anastasiades to Valentine, the substitute. He looks forward. McKenna's there. Tries a shot. The equaliser. Laurie McKenna. Fantastic play by the big centre forward. And that all came from a lovely through pass from Mickey Valentine, who's been on the field about 2 minutes.
So it was the Greek derby finished all square.
And a very warm welcome on a clear but cool night here at George Andrews Reserve in Dandenong for this round 13 game. Of course, it is a rescheduled match. It was originally a Heidelberg United home game, which has now been rescheduled, as we said, to a Dandenong Thunder home game. And the two teams meeting tonight, Dandenong Thunder, of course, and Heidelberg United. So Heidelberg United make two changes to the starting 11 this evening. Back from suspension come number 10 Jack Petrie and number 14 the of course prolific goal scorer Daniel Heffernan, and they replace Kenny Athew, who is on the substitute bench, and of course out in a big shock during the week is a transfer bound to Oakley number 11 Jacob Williams. Two captains Brendan Almazowski for Dandenong Thunder, and of course Luke Miles for Heidelberg United tossing the coin. In charge tonight of this game is referee Perry Muir, a very experienced official, been around for many years. So it'll be Heidelberg United to kick off this evening, going to the right of your screen. So Jack Petrie on the ball as the kick-off takes place, and Luke Bowles shifts it across to Stephen Pace on the left, and Petrie now looking up forward for Kanakaris. He tries to flick it on to Govas, and that'll run all the way out for a throw-in. So the first throw, and coming now, go all the way back to Luke Bowles. So played short to Coleman now. Got some time. Looks for Heffernan. Turns his man well. Past Sakizada. Goes back to Kanakaris. Goes for the early cross. Looking for Shepherd. All over everyone's head there. And loose ball is picked up by Ruben Way. Goes with the right foot. Crosses in. Headed away only as far as Kanakaris. Can he fashion a shot? Goes on his left foot, and it's flicked and in for a goal! And Heidelberg again, for probably the 5th or 6th time this season, take an early lead. And that goal came up in the 8th minute of play as Kanakaris, twisting and turning, tried the left foot shot, was deflected, and Zanelli was left stranded, and Heidelberg take the lead 1-0 in the 8th minute of play. So that all came about following a cross, and it was that man Kanakaris that crossed the ball in. Ruben Way played the ball back across, and in the end the deflected shot by Kanakaris sees the Burgers take an early lead again, as Zanelli now from the kickoff goes long to Kochari. Nice header on, but Luke Bowles is there. And he's going to go all the way back to McMaster, who has an early touch as well. And now the ball via Petrie to Pace. Ruben Way goes long down the line, but that ball squeezes away for a throw into Dandenong. Now Jack Petrie with the forward run, looking for Coleman. Over the top is Kanakaris with a nice intercept as Shepherd, and that's 2-0. So it was as simple as that. Heidelberg needs Coleman with the run, only partially cleared by Dandenong, and coming in for the follow-up was Kane Shepherd, and he scores his 7th goal in the league this season. And just on the quarter-hour mark, Heidelberg take a 2-0 lead. So a few inquisitions going on there as the kickoff takes place, but no one to track the run by Coleman, and that's where that all came from. And Kanakaris with the throw for Heidelberg. Finds Coleman. Coming. And Luke Bowles now plays the early ball looking for Ruben Wade. Great diagonal ball there. Can he keep it in? He does so. Shadowed by Olmazowski. Twisting and turning. Goes back on the left foot to Shepherd. He heads a ball and a wonderful save by Zanelli. Well, a beautiful cross there by Ruben Way. Well met by Dan Heffernan, and Zanelli acrobatically over the bar with a nice save. There's gone past the half-hour mark here. As Tavzansoglu plays it into Ibrahimi. He's got time and space. Tries a shot, and the Heidelberg defender stood off him, and a lovely shot by Ibrahimi, just wide. Certainly the Heidelberg defence guilty there of just standing and watching as the ball off Tavzansoglu. Now Shepherd plays an early ball. In is Shepherd from Heffernan, tries a shot and off the bar. Well, goal-to-goal action here as the ball fell to Heffernan. He found his strike partner, Kane Shepherd, and the flashing shot from just short of the box So end-to-end stuff here at George Andrews Reserve. There's Govas. And again, Heffernan prominent, looking for his partner, but picked up there by the Dandenong defence. Luke Bowles wins the header, but Jack Petrie now. Robbed of the ball by Kochari. And Coleman fouls Kochari as now he plays the early ball for Barnes. Looking for the long cross. Now the ball played short to Shepherd. Shepherd makes some time and space. Tries a shot and it squeezes away from Zanelli, who was almost embarrassed there. But away for a corner kick. As Ruben Way floats it in. Goes again to the far post. Headed up by Dan Heffernan it was, I beg your pardon. And Zanelli that time claims that ball easily. So Jared Barnes met by Steve Pace, and Steve Pace concedes a throw in. So it'll be Jared Barnes that trots across, looking for the long throw. Foster, Kochari in the box there. They'll probably be the targets. Doesn't get that far. Short to Tubson Soglu, and what a superb volley! Come on! So makes it 2-1 as that ball was headed down, and Tabson Soglu lined it up with the left foot, and a superb goal there by the veteran. Makes it 2-1 as that ball came out. So the home side certainly with a lifeline there, as Govas clips it forward from the goal kick. Finds Shepherd. And well robbed. Kanakaris now a chance to run on the ball. Plays the early ball in, cleared away, but they let it run, and Coleman there clipped. And he tries a shot. And referee played the advantage. So Govas the man to take that one on the far side. Plays it short, looking for Luke Bowles. Gets the ball caught up in his feet, has to go with the right foot. Headed away there by... And now the missed shot there as Gerace now comes away with it. Just dwells on it too long. Has to go back now. And Dandenong will be able to come away now. They man Gerace again. He's got Tabson Soglu short. The early ball looking for Barnes. Luke Bowles across well. Down to Pace. And referee Perry Muir waves for half time. So at half time here at George Andrews Reserve for this round 13 match in the PS4 NPL sees the score Dandenong Thunder 1, Heidelberg United 2. You're watching HUFC TV. So we're away as Kochari with the early touch for Dandenong on the kickoff. And Zanelli goes long. Nice header there, finds Kochari. Goes back to the number 3 Geraci on the ball. Confronted by Johnny Cumming. Turns on the left foot. Goes all the way across Jared Barnes. And his shot, as he was slipping, just found the side netting as Ruben Way finds Heffernan. He's chested away there by Tabson Soglu. And as far as Petrie, now to the left to Ruben Way. Shepherd, just assessing the options, goes outside to Nates Coleman. Good run by Coleman. Finds Ruben Way. Checks back onto the left foot, unable to get anything on that left foot, so goes back inboard, and eventually an errant pass there by Ruben Way, and Coleman back to Pace, finds Govas. Now Ruben Way with the man out, and taken down unceremoniously was Dan Heffernan, and Sakazati's been shadowing him all night. Is he going to try the shot? It looks like he will go direct. So Govas with a free kick, bends it and scores! And there it is! In the 51st minute, direct from a free kick. We said that he was dangerous from that position. And the ball dipping over Zanelli. And Heidelberg regained the 2-goal lead. And Andreas Govas, with his 5th goal in the Premier League this season, makes it 3-1 to Heidelberg. And as we said, they restore their 2-goal lead. So what can Dandenong do in response? As Petco forced to go back to Zanelli. Looking for Barnes. Pace up well. And now the ball down to Elmazovsky, but he's almost robbed. As Gerace gives that ball away cheaply there. Now looking for Shepherd. Chance to make it 4-1. And a bad mistake there. And 52 minutes gone. And that might well be all over as Heidelberg go to 4-1. And Brendan Elmazovsky there, the guilty man, giving the ball away cheaply. And Kane Shepherd scores his 2nd for the night. And Zanelli was hopelessly exposed there. As the Heidelberg United go 4-1 into the lead. So played short to Barnes. He goes down the line, gets past Pace. Looking for some options. Luke Bowles coming across. Early cross. And McMaster reads it well. High ball now looking for Barnes. Stephen Pace up well. Tubson Soglu picks up the loose ball. Kuchari now. Time to turn. Nice ball out to the left there. Finds Gerace. Back to Kuchari. He's got time to turn and shoot. And makes it, in fact doesn't make it 4-2. Off the inside of the post. Now Luke Biles now. Plays it, chip in. Headed away by Dandenong. Back to Biles. Him making a run. Can he shoot? Tries a shot on the right foot. And a nice save down low by Zanelli. Plays it out to Dumbalis. Chance to run at the defenders. Looks up for options. Can he get the cross in? Takes it all the way to the byline. Now finds Nates Coleman. He looks for the cross in. Shepherd. And there it is. Heffernan headed the ball. Was saved by Zanelli. And the secondary effort bundled in by Daniel Heffernan. And that's 5-1 to Heidelberg United. And Dan go 5-1 up. In the 74th minute of play that was. So a superb strike there. Dumbalis played the ball to Coleman, and Coleman found Heffernan, and his header stopped first by Zanelli and then wins the secondary ball. So from the kickoff, Heidelberg win position again. There's Jack Petrie now. Chance. Shepherd, early ball. Heidelberg in complete control at the moment. 5-1 to the good. As Jack Petrie finds Shepherd. Shepherd now shifts it to Ruben Way. Ruben Way now making the run on the right wing. Goes for the early pass. Cut out by the Danny defence. And Inwell was coming, but Kocharis finds the ball now. Goes wide. And intercepted. And now Shepherd now with a 2-on-1. As Heidelberg now with a chance here to counter-attack. Goes to Heffernan. Oh, and he unselfishly tries to go back. Perhaps should have taken the shot. They had the man over there, Heidelberg United. As the ball's played long. Chested down by Pace. Dumbalis. Plays the early ball in. Heffernan. And makes it 6-1. What a superb cross. And a magnificent finish. And that's his second of the night. So Heidelberg United go to 6-1, and with just over 11 minutes to play. So this has been a rather bad week for Dandenong. 5-0 trouncing at the hands of South Melbourne, and now 6-1 this evening. Last week came on for the last few minutes of the game, so coming back after an injury, looking to re-establish his position in the side. Just dominating possession are Heidelberg. Early ball to Heffernan, superb dummy. Chance now for Heffernan. Can he get his hat-trick? He shoots, and just wide. Well, a chance for Heffernan to score a hat-trick, and superb interplay there between the two strikers. So the goal kick played away, and now Faisal Sakizada plays across to Mujadinovski. He tries to shift with pace. Wins the ball now, Shepherd. Through to Dumbalis. Can he get the cross in? Cuts in board. Looks for and finds Katanos. He tries to place the shot, and he comes down to Ruben Way, and his shot dragged just wide. So they're peppering the goals at the moment. So is there a late consolation for Dandenong as Kochari plays a short corner? Jared Barnes with a long ball and a free header there. But eventually Shepherd clears the ball away. But as the referee Perry Muir blows the final whistle here at George Andrews Reserve, the final score here is Dandenong Thunder 1, Heidelberg United 6, and you've been watching HUFC TV. Post-match, after a big 6-1 win, we've got Heidelberg midfielder Jack Petrie. Jack, great return to the side for you personally.
Yeah, massively. I mean, obviously I missed last week against Hume with a suspension, but came straight back in this week and got a massive result. Obviously Dandenong are struggling at the moment, but I mean, to put six goals past them is going to be good for our goal difference, but obviously important to collect 3 points again.
Well, Jack, thanks for your time here on HUFC TV, and all the best for the rest of the season, mate.
Appreciate it.
Coach George Katsakis. George, don't know if you can hear me too well over this noise in here, but fantastic away win. Great to get the 3 points after a couple of draws.
Yeah, look, it's an ecstatic win. It's always a hard venue to come, and that's been proven in the past. However, it just indicates again that once we are determined to play football, we can put the ball down and really push it around and create a lot of openings, hence scoring a lot of goals. So the credit to the boys today, because they shifted the ball around really well.
And some phenomenal football played, particularly in the early parts of both first and second half, and really opened up Dandenong.
Yeah, look, the first half was always going to be a battle. I mean, they've come off another 90 minutes during the week, and we knew that they'll eventually deteriorate. So we pushed it around, try and keep possession for as long as we could. We did open them up very easily in the first half in saying that, but they got that goal back. They were in with a bit of a sniff, and a credit to them because, again, they're backing up from the weekend's game. But then the second half, once we came in, reshuffled things a bit, spoke about certain things. We created quite a lot and capitalised very early, which was probably the determining factor.
Yeah, great to have, of course, Dan Heffernan back in the side, and of course comes in with a brace. Yeah,
look, Heffernan and Kane up front are just amazing. The way that they work off each other and work together is just incredible. But let's not forget the middle three that created all that service today were absolutely phenomenal. The two wide men worked really hard. And in general, look, it was a very good performance from all.
And just the last word, Andreas Govas with another spectacular finish.
Some goal. Trains at him every night at training, so they are going to come off for him. Just as the classic says, you play as you practice and you coach and you train. And exactly what he did. He keeps working at him, and he scored another cracker.